clear indicators or clear paths. Oh my fucking god. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another night of Cold Hallows Eve. Now, tonight we are going to be playing Poppy Playtime. Thank you all so much for getting the Garten of Banban video up to 6 likes as of recording. Really appreciate it. Nice to know that you guys like that kind of content. We're going to be doing kind of like the same thing that we are doing with that video here, because while Poppy Playtime is relatively better than Garten of Banban, in my opinion, it does still have its flaws, and I would like to talk about them as we play through the game, since this is another game that has been widespread and heavily known. So, I'm already going to know what to do, and we're just going to play through it, we're going to speedrun through it, and we're going to talk about the game while we do so. Without further ado, let's just hop straight into it, shall we? Chapter 1, A Tight Squeeze. And as an ex-employee of Playtime Co., you finally return to the factory many years after everybody disappeared. Everybody within disappeared. Let's do new game, because I have never played this before. So, with Poppy Playtime, it's a much different scenario than it is with Garten of Banban, because they're actually trying to form a...
to see the most incredible doll ever invented.
I think I'll just finish after this dude's done.
Her name is Poppy, and she is the first truly intelligent doll in the world. A little girl can talk to her. Poppy gives her answers. She is the first doll actually able to have a conversation with a child. Hard to believe? Just watch.
Poppy Playtime!
Okay, now that's just
Poppy's
creepy.
as lovable as a real girl, and she talks like one, too.
Hi, my name is Poppy. I love you.
Ooh.
Can you help me polish my shoes?
Why, of course, Poppy. Just
Ooh.
like a real girl, Poppy always wants to look her best.
Perfect. Thank you.
Her hair is sturdy and won't come out when you brush it, and smells just like a poppy flower. Is there anything else you'd like to say, Poppy?
Interesting.
I'm a real girl.
$6
Just like you.
for that?
What's the time?
Playtime!
I mean, shit, it's worth
If
it.
you've ever wanted to see how
If I
all
was
of
a
the
kid, I'd
nation's
fucking want
favorite
that.
toys were created, Playtime Co. is now offering factory tours at just $2.99 a person.
Okay, nah,
An
because that's
entire
sick.
hour in the most
That's
magical toy
sick.
factory on Earth. What are you waiting for? Come visit the factory. We can't...
Nah, because that's, aside from all the horror shit that's going on screen right now, that's actually amazing. Because imagine if Toys R Us did a promotion like that, where you could go into, like, the Hasbro factories. Or, like, you can go into the back lots of the store and see what's going on for a small fee. Also, $6 for that? Like, back when I was growing up, that should have been $19.99. And call now to double the offer. And you can get a second one for free. With a bunch of the fucking toys back then. Everyone thinks the staff disappeared 10 years ago. We're still here. Find the flower. Interesting. But yeah, no, like... That would actually be a sick promotion if Toys R Us had done that, or like Hasbro had done that, where you could like go in, like you can pay, you can take a tour of like the toy factory and see everything. That would be sick, right? I'm not the only one who thinks that. So, as I was saying before, with Poppy Playtime, it is a bit of like a different scenario than the Garten of Banban, because it is just like, it's different because it is trying to tell a story. It's not just going all over the place. And yes, they do have a merch button. Green, pink, yellow, red. They do have a merch button on the main menu, but like, come on. It's not as obviously of a cash grab. What was it? Green, pink, yellow, red. It's not as obvious as a cash grab as it is the other ones, because like, it's at least trying and they're putting effort. Like, look at this. All of these are almost original assets. Everything is beautifully colored, it's nice looking, it's graphical, it has ambiance to it, it's got, like, some semblance of horror already, and I'm not even into the actual game yet. Like, look at this. That looks beautiful. You can't even tell me otherwise, because that does look beautiful. That actually really does. I'm just gonna skip this, because I already know how to... I already know the fucking controls. Okay. But, like, you can't even tell me that it doesn't look good, because this looks amazing. It looks phenomenal. Compared to everything else, it looks beautiful. Like, you can't even tell me otherwise, at all.
My name is Leif Pierre, and I'm
Look at that. Boom. Buddy. So this is our main antagonist here, which at first it is also a really cool concept because they don't just start off with monsters out of nowhere with no introduction. They show that this is a toy. This is like a promotional statue that is a toy. It's like to help little kids out, you know? It's like to give them a sense of joy, a sense of fun, and other stuff like that. And then later on, this thing fucking, it comes on to attack you. That's actually sick. It's so cool. It's so fun. Look at that. And then you turn away, keys there, boom, get it. Where do I go from here? I forget. Oh, you're through here, that's right. And then, like, look at this. It's awesome, because then when you come back out, this motherfucker's gonna be gone. And the puzzles are fun, too. Like, the puzzles are really fun. Because they're trying. They're hard. Like, the puzzles are relatively difficult. And it's super cool. It's super cool. I personally like Poppy Playtime better than Garten of Banban because they've put in work and it doesn't feel like just a cheap cash grab. Already you can see this would have instilled the fear of man into anyone who played it. Because, or like the fear of God, because you see this giant statue like, oh, it's promotional, and then you turn around after turning on the power again and then it's gone. It's fucking gone. Like that shit is creepy. And then look at that. That is an actual good fucking jump scare. That right there works. And it works because of how scary it is. And look at this. You think something's might pop out at you right there. But nothing is going to pop out. It's just going to be steam. This is how you make a horror game. And yes, I get that people are like complaining like, oh, mascot horror, boo, bad, icky. No, I don't like it because it's new and I hate it. And it's not like old mascot horror, and it's not like other horror games like Chillazart or like what is it, Puppet Combo, but it is still good nonetheless. You can't deny that. You can't deny that it is still a great, like, it does still scare the shit out of some people. Like, you can't deny that. Oh, I hold it, okay. But like, you can't deny that it scares the shit out of people, right? Because it scared the shit out of me when I watched Mark and Jack play it, and it scared the shit out of me when I watched Corey play it. And I watched Astral Spiff play it, or Spig, if you guys are in his streams. Go check him out, by the way. Fucking excellent streamer. Which is also why I know where everything is already, thanks to him, because he speed runs a lot of stuff. So I kind of know most of the glitchless strats already from his stuff. But like, even as I'm speedrunning through it, I have a little like sense of terror because it is still amazing. Look at that! You guys don't see that? That shit was awesome. That's a good scare. You can't even say that it's not, because you guys know it is. Compared to Garten of Banban, it's just like, what the fuck? This game is beautiful. Like, even now, you know what I get? You know what kind of vibes I actually get from this game? I get Edge of Time vibes. I don't know why. But, like, whenever I've seen this game, and, like, the vent section specifically, I get, like, Spider-Man Edge of Time vibes. I don't know why. But it just, like, it works for me. And it feels right. And I don't exactly know why. But it just works, you know? It literally, it works. It's an amazing horror experience. You can't even move during this. This is a conveyor belt. You can't move. And that's what makes it scary, because you think something's, oh shit, something's gonna pop out behind me. God damn, it is dark. The one problem I have with this game is I wish there was a flashlight at some times, because it does get really dark. But it is still fucking awesome. This reminds me of like a Horror Nights Maze, which, by the way, I hope you guys do enjoy that vlog that I had posted, because it is probably one of my biggest videos today, and it is my face reveal. So if you guys haven't seen that and you want to see what I look like, go and check it out, because I think you guys, it's long overdue that I put my face cam back up. I'm not gonna do like any face cam work. I already explained this in my vlog, but I'm not gonna be doing face cam work unless it's absolutely required for a game or something, because I don't like it. I am planning on becoming, or not becoming, I'm planning on doing something different, like later on, and you guys will see what that is soon. Like literally as soon as I can. Oh fuck, wait, that's right. Okay. Hold up, I gotta bring this mug over here first. Because I can just, ah fuck. Oh, my legs, they're broken. But like, okay, With Poppy Playtime, well, let's do a quick comparison to Garten of Banban, okay? Poppy Playtime has two games out, right? One being a paid chapter, one being free. Very similar to Garten of Banban. Only Garten of Banban has 4 things out, a lot of them being paid. Can I walk on this? I cannot. Okay. And Poppy Playtime, this first game, while being short, much like Banban, it has already been 11 minutes and I'm not done with the game. It's been 11 minutes. Meanwhile, I was already done with Garten of Banban at this time. I was on my Garten of Banban 3 minutes before this. And not only that, it is just genuinely terrifying. Like, and you can't even say that it's not, because it is genuinely terrifying. And like with most horror game aspects, it does almost everything right. It gives you good scares. What in the, huh? Oh, that's why. But, like, it gives you good scares. I messed that up. And the puzzles are actually kind of difficult, you know? No, I messed that up. Okay. I'm curious, actually. What if I try just doing this? No. Okay, so that doesn't work. I'm honestly struggling on this puzzle because I forgot how to do it. But it is still a good puzzle. It is still very fun and scary. And the music and the ambiance for this game is phenomenal as well. Because it's trying to scare you. It's not just being like, oh, look at this cheap jump scare. Cheap, like, corner or face around the wall when no one is looking. Like, it doesn't do that. No, it tries. And the fact that it succeeds at that is something amazing to me. Let's just... Oh, leg's broken. Boom, there's power. E. And then look at this. This section alone is terrifying. Like, look at this. These things, they follow you. The eyes follow you, and it makes it so uncanny that it distracts you from the like, terrors that are going to be up ahead. It distracts you from what's about to happen, and I absolutely love it. This is probably one of the finer horror mascot games in the past year or so. Or not, in the past, like, couple of years that I've seen. And that includes Security Breach, because while Security Breach and while it being also a FNAF game is my childhood, and it is a very good game, and I do enjoy it. I did enjoy it even when it was, like, just super buggy on launch, because it was buggy in a fun way. It wasn't buggy in a bad way, but that being something that was just, like, there, it still had that horror aspect, even if it was, like, to a very, like, small extent, because it was still there nonetheless. And it being there is better than it not being there at all. Because, like, if you want a horror game, you're gonna have horror, right? That's the entire point. With Garten of Banban, it's not scary. It's just because you know everything's gonna come in, and it has zero context. Like, you get into this place, it doesn't give you any context as to where you are, as to what you're doing, what your objective is, what your goal is, aside from your mom trying to look for her kid. And, like, even in further later games, the story doesn't even make sense. It's all over the place, and it tries to go with a bunch of tropes that just really don't make sense. And then even this chase scene. Like, look at this motherfucker. He's tall as fuck and he's scarifying. He's actually scary. Oh, I forgot to give you a flashlight for this scene. But, like, it's insanely terrifying to me. Because, look at this. I honestly, I almost just shat myself. But it's genuinely horrifying. Jump, move! It is actually terrifying because it relies on terror and it relies on, like, pure fear that you might not make it out. Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Like, look at that! I was fucking terrified! I was actually terrified! Oh, I think my volume might have gone up on this. Whoops. Oh my god, it did. Ah, I apologize for that. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Okay, but like this it's actually scaring me. Like I'm terrified. I'm so scared. I'm so scared of this, and I'm not even like joking. I'm genuinely serious. This shit scares me because I like, and it's not even like just pure fear. It's nervous excitement. Because like you don't know where to go all the time. It doesn't give you clear indicators or clear paths. Oh my fucking god. Like even there, you saw that, right? You can get stuck and you can die, and it's terrifying. And I genuinely forgot where to go. That shit is actually scary to me. Okay, I'm gonna lock in. It's terrifying, dude. Oh my god. Focus up, focus up. That's where I have to turn, and it's not, and it's scary. Go here. Where do I go? Oh, where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Like, see, even there. That shit was terrifying. Okay, go! Like, look at that. Holy shit. My heart races during that scene. Rightfully so, because it is absolutely terrifying. I'm gonna put in like a compilation of all my deaths during that, because I probably jumped out of my seat every single fucking time. And it's an amazing game with an amazing cliffhanger. And of course it's not better than some of the horror games that we've played, and that have been played in general. It's one of the like less good ones, in my opinion. But it is still up there in terms of the fear factor, and because of how, like, obscure it is, or how obscure it was, it's even better, because it is still just genuinely terrifying. And that's it. That's the game. It leaves you on a cliffhanger, not knowing what's going to happen next. Yeah, I did. And that's the end of Chapter 1. How fucking awesome was that compared to Garden of Banban? It was so much better, infinitely better in my opinion. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this night of Cold Hallows Eve. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It really does help me out in the channel a lot, and I really do appreciate every single person who does it. This game is by far one of the better ones that I've played. I won't be continuing to play any more Garden of Banban games because I refuse to support them and pay money to them, because they are just using it for a cash grab. If you guys want to see more Poppy Playtime, please let me know in the comments, because I will spend money in order to get Chapter 2, so I can play it for you guys. If you guys want to see it, I want to see everyone who watched this video, I want you guys to comment down below, yes, I want to see more Poppy Playtime. And I also want to get this video up to 10 likes. If we do that, I will play Poppy Playtime Chapter 2. Alright? And I might do it on stream too. Maybe, if I have time. If not, you guys will just see it as a regular video and chat won't be on screen or any bullshit like that. But, as always, I will see you in the next one. Stay frosty. See ya!